Hey, how's everybody doing out there today? I hope all of my viewers and subscribers are having a wonderful day. I'm Nikki D, and welcome back to the Nikki D channel. Today, we're going to be doing my top 10 favorite female NXT superstars. Who's your favorite NXT superstar? Let me know down in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel while you're over there. And let's get started. And number 10, Bayley. Bayley debuted in 2012 and 3 years later won the NXT Women's title in 2015. In NXT, Bayley was the woman in the division in 2015. She won the Female Competitor of the Year in 2015 and won Match of the Year with Sasha Banks at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. Bayley, a former NXT Women's Champion, now on the main roster, and the future is now for Bayley, and NXT was where it started. And number 9, Lyra Valkria. Lyra Valkria debuted in 2020 and was in NXT UK for a few years. Then she got called up to NXT, where she competed for the title a number of times but was unsuccessful. Eventually, Lyra won the NXT Women's title from Becky Lynch at Night 1 of Halloween Havoc. Since then, Lyra Valkria has defended the NXT Women's Champion against competitors like Blair Davenport, Lola Vice, and Rox Sam Perez. Rox Sam Perez will be her challenger when she defends the belt on April 6th at Stand and Deliver. Lyra Valkria is currently, obviously, the NXT Women's Champion and honestly could get called up to the main roster at some point in 2024. And number 8, ShainaBasler. The submission magician or the Queen of Spades, whatever you want to call her. She debuted in 2017 and won the NXT title from Ember Moon via submission at NXT TakeOver New Orleans. She held the belt for 133 days on her first title reign, but then won it back at the all-women's pay-per-view Evolution in 2018. The second time around, she held the belt for over a year, clocking in at 416 days, before she finally lost the women's title to Ria Ripley. Now on the main roster, ShainaBasler is a dominant MMA force, and NXT is where her dominance started. In at number 7, Tiffany Stratton. It's Tiffy time! Tiffany Stratton debuted in 2021 and defeated Lyra Valkria to win the NXT Women's title at Battleground in 2023. Tiffany held the belt for 107 days before losing it to Becky Lynch. Even outside of NXT, Tiffany Stratton has had experience in the Women's Royal Rumble match, competing in the 2024 version this year. Tiffany Stratton is now on the main roster, and who knows, the sky is the limit for Tiffany Stratton. She could win a WWE Women's title before it's all said and done. In at number 6, Indi Hartwell. A feel-good story here. Indi Hartwell debuted in 2019 and won the NXT Women's Tag Team titles from Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon with Candice LeRae. Their title reign lasted 63 days, and then she went into a storyline with Dexter Lumis and The Way. After a while of grinding and fighting each and every Tuesday on NXT, Indi Hartwell got her comeuppance at Stand and Deliver 2023, where she won a 6-woman ladder match to win the NXT Women's title. After successfully defending it at the next pay-per-view, sadly, she got injured and had to relinquish the title, but now she is on the main roster, thriving, as she had competed at the Elimination Chamber in Perth. Indi Hartwell, NXT alum, definitely deserving to be on this list. Number 5, Sasha Banks. It's boss time. Sasha Banks debuted in 2012 and hit the ground running in the NXT Women's Division. One of the Four Horsemen, along with Charlotte Flair, Bayley. But Sasha Banks was a force, no question about that. She had a feud with Bayley that lasted for all of 2015, and she was in the first ever women's main event at NXT TakeOver Respect. Sasha Banks was also in the first ever Iron Woman match with Bayley in 2015. Sasha Banks was a household name in NXT, and that's where it all started. Because after she got called up to the main roster, Sasha Banks blew up. In at number 4, Rox Sam Perez. Rox Sam Perez won the 2022 Women's Breakout Tournament and went on to win the 2022 Women's Iron Survivor Challenge, the first of its kind. 3 days later, she went on to win the NXT Women's title, defeating Mandy Rose and ending Mandy Rose's 413-day reign as champion. Rox Sam Perez recently had turned heel and will be trying to become a 2-time NXT Women's Champion, as she'll be fighting Lyra Valkria for the title at the 2024 Stand and Deliver pay-per-view on April 6th. The prodigy, so young, having so much potential. Who knows what she could do if she wins the title, and maybe even get called up to the main roster if she don't. There are so many options here for Rox Sam Perez to catapult her career, and being an NXT cornerstone is why she's on this list. In at number 3, Mandy Rose. It's one thing to be able to take yourself to the stratosphere. It's another thing when you can take yourself with other people to the stratosphere. Mandy Rose was the leader of Toxic Attraction, and she led Gigi Dolan and Jacy Jayne to the NXT Women's Tag Team titles. Alongside that, Mandy Rose won the NXT Women's Championship from Raquel Gonzalez in a trick or street fight match, and went on to hold the belt for over a year, clocking in at 413 days as NXT Women's Champion. And in that time, Mandy Rose dominated the women's division. Every challenger that tried to step to Mandy Rose got quickly put down, as Mandy Rose's title reign seemingly we thought would be forever, until she lost it to Rox Sam Perez and ended up leaving WWE for personal other reasons. But Mandy Rose's run in NXT with Gigi Dolan and Jacy Jayne is why she makes it on this list. In at number 2, Cory Jade. Oh, I can hear the WWE universe now. I hear all y'all people down in the comment section below. Cory Jade ain't this, Cory Jade. I love Cory Jade. Cory Jade, I just love the way that she plays the heel persona. She does everything so well, and honestly, the future is so bright considering how young she is. And Cory Jade won the NXT Women's Tag Team titles with Rox Sam Perez at the Great American Bash in 2022, and then she went on to feud with Rox Sam Perez. Most recently at Deadline in 2023, she attacked Lyra Valkria, wanting a shot at the NXT Women's title, but then a few weeks later got injured and is now on the sideline for 9 months with a torn ACL. While we wish Cory Jade the best in her recoveries, when she comes back, she's going to hit the ground running. And honestly, whoever's the NXT Women's Champion, when Cory Jade comes back, better watch out for her. And in at number 1, Ria Ripley. Ria Ripley was in the Mae Young Classic in 2017 and made it all the way to the finals, but while losing to Io Shirai. Ria Ripley also became the first NXT UK Women's Champion, and she held the belt for 139 days. Later on in NXT in 2019, Ria Ripley won the War Games match, and then a few weeks later, she won the NXT Women's title from ShainaBasler, ending ShainaBasler's 416-day reign as champion. The dominant Ria Ripley can now be found on Monday nights as the WWE Women's Champion, and NXT is where it started. Ria Ripley was just as dominant in NXT as she is today. Nothing has changed in the fight set of Ria Ripley. And honestly, I would love to see Ria Ripley go back down to NXT again and win the women's title back, showcasing her dominance. And that was my top 10 favorite female NXT superstars. I hope all of y'all beautiful people are loving the content, because I'm loving giving it to you. Don't forget to like, share, and smash that subscribe button to become part of my wonderful YouTube family. And keep staying beautiful and gorgeous out there, all of my beautiful people. And other than that, I will see all of y'all lovelies in my next video. Bye, y'all.